Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Andy Brew coming at you. I just wanted to come on here, make this little video to give you guys a little bit of an update on kind of what content might look like this year and what the channel might look like this year. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this live or make a recording, but here I am. I decided to just kind of record this. Yeah, it's 2022. I do kind of want to do things a little bit different this year. I'm still going to be doing the same kind of content. It's nothing with that's going to be changing. But I think for this year, I want to take it a little bit easier with content creation, streaming, making videos, whatever that looks like. I think I want to take it a little bit easier. This is not me going on hiatus or anything. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not taking a break. But I think just overall for this year, I've kind of been thinking about it, and I think I do want to just taking it a bit easier. Just gonna be going lighter with the content this year. I've thought about it, and last year was great. It was a great time for making content and videos, but there was definitely like some weeks where I was dishing out some form of content like every single day, or if not every day, then maybe like almost every day. Like maybe sometimes like 5 to 6 times a week, I'd be either doing a stream or uploading a video, whether that's just like a video that I was making or like a reaction to something or whatever. And sometimes I would upload, multiple videos a day, or like, because I would be off work, so it's like, all right, I want to just do a bunch of content, or I would stream a couple of times a day, or stream and do a video in the same day. And I don't want to say I have experienced burnout, because I don't think I have. I've definitely had like those moments where like I feel like I've been burned out, but they really only last for like a day or two. It's nothing like super substantial. I think I kind of look back at 2021, and I really enjoyed all the content that I did put out, with whether again it was a stream or a video. Yeah, I kind of just want to, again, like I said earlier, I think this year, I want to just take it a little bit easier, because I do want to put my attention towards other things, whether that just be like life things, such as like hanging out with my friends more, or honestly, like just like doing stuff around the house, or like whatever. There would be certain times where I would schedule a stream. And I would kind of make an announcement either in Discord or on Twitter or wherever the heck that I was doing. All right, this is like the schedule this week or this is the schedule today or whatever. I usually don't have a stream schedule, but like sometimes I would make one just for like a certain occasion. Be like, all right, I'm going live with this tonight. I'll see you there. And then like hours after I make that announcement and set that in stone, I would have a friend text me and be like, yo, you want to get dinner? You want to hang out? And I'd be like, ugh, I already scheduled like a stream, like I'm sorry. And I feel like, honestly, like I love content creation. I love streaming. I've had so much fun with this channel and just everything that I've been doing and interacting with you guys, whether that be live streams and comments, whatever, and even just like getting to know all these people, and all these other content creators, and making so many great friends from just streaming along the way. I've really enjoyed the heck out of it, but I want to make more time for my friends, and not just that, but I also want to just have a little more time to myself. I feel like this year for me, I've just been very, very busy, 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 and just working and everything, because I do have a full-time job where I do work 40 hours a week, sometimes over 40 hours a week, depending on how the week's going. And then there would be a lot of days where I would work a full shift, and then I would come back and I would stream for a few hours, and then I'd be done and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I'm tired, you know? And so I am not, again, I'm not like stopping what I'm doing. I just kind of want to like put this out there to let you guys know that, you know, if there's ever like a week where it might seem like I'm only like going live like once that week, or maybe I don't stream at all that week, or even if it's only like once or twice or whatever, you know, I'm just letting you guys know that it's probably because I want to take it a little bit easier this year. I want to focus more on myself, and kind of direct my energy towards other things. For example, I actually started a podcast with a friend of mine, and so we have a few episodes up right now. It's called Experiences Word Podcast, and we have this podcast where we try to record it every once in a while whenever we can. We're trying to do it weekly, but it has proven to be difficult with our schedules and everything. But yeah, we just have this podcast. We dive into the Bible. We just talk about Jesus and just really try to highlight Jesus in areas that maybe people aren't really talking about, and it's really led to some interesting conversations, and yeah, that's like something that I want to focus more on. Absolutely. I also recently started going to a new church around my area, and I love it so much, and just the people I met are amazing, and I made so many great friends, and they're actually starting up a youth ministry very soon, and I definitely want to get involved in that, because that is something I'm very passionate about. Heck, I went to college for biblical ministry studies, and so I don't just love Jesus, but like I love kids and students, and just seeing young people be impacted by something, and I would love to be a part of that, because I was impacted at a very young age, and so for the better, like I was impacted at a very young age from my youth leaders, my youth pastor, and kind of made me into the man I am now, so I want to get more involved in things like that. And then there's just other things that I've really wanted to try, whether it's learning a new skill, or writing like a short story. I've actually always wanted to write like a short story, and I've had like some ideas. I'm not the best writer in the world, but I've had some ideas floating around that I was like, hey, I really want to like put this on paper somewhere, but I just haven't had the time to do it. But that's the thing, it's like I have had the time, but I've been putting a lot of time into making content, and so I'm just kind of like, the time is there, but like, where are my priorities right now, and what is that time going towards? And so yeah, I just kind of want to try new things. I also have quite a few trips planned this year. I know COVID's like kind of still a thing, and so I don't know if that's going to derail anything or not, but I do have some trips planned that may or may not cause me to be gone for an extended period of time. So that's also kind of why I want to take it a little bit easier this year, because I don't know what else is going to happen this year with like my life personally. I'm definitely not ready to talk about one of those trips yet, because it actually has been derailed for years. And it will definitely, whenever it happens, cause me to be gone for quite some time. And so, yeah, I mean, again, like, I love streaming. Like, I'm very passionate about it. I love it so much. It's some of the most fun I've ever had, especially in this last year. But this is just me making the decision to just take it a little bit easier this year. I just want to have some more time with my friends, a little more time with myself, and just a little more time to dedicate to other things, and again, this is not me taking a break or a hiatus, but just letting you guys know in case, like I said earlier, if there are some weeks where I might not be streaming or dishing out as much content, that's why. I'm trying to do things a little bit differently this year. I have noticed that, again, with working a full-time job and then streaming whenever I can, I have been getting a little more tired lately, and streaming is not easy. It might seem easy, but you do have to maintain a certain amount of energy for a prolonged period of time, whether it's a couple of hours or whether it's like 5 or 6 hours. And that's also why I don't like to stream for very long, like some other people might, just because like I always say, like 2.5 to 3 is my limit. We're making an exception for Persona 5, but like because that's a long game, and it's the situation. But yeah, I mean, I usually like to keep my streams a little bit on the shorter side because I tend to get tired a little more quickly than maybe some other content creators, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to like compare myself to anybody. But I see like some of these people they'll stream for like 8 hours a day, and I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but you are a rock star, Content creation has always been a hobby for me. This is not a job. I don't do this as my job. I've thought about like, what would it look like if I did this full time? I can't see myself doing this full time, and I part time, maybe part time, but like, again, this is just a hobby, and I want to let you guys know that like that's kind of where my head is, where my heart is. This is not something I'm gonna do forever. It's not. I'm gonna do as much as I can because I love sharing my experiences with gaming with you guys and just hanging out with you guys, and it's so much fun. But I'm not gonna do this forever. I have other long-term goals that I would like to accomplish, and content creation. As much as I would like to do it for as long as I can, realistically, I don't know how long I'm going to do it for, but I am going to keep doing it because, again, I enjoy it. When I started this channel, there was a couple reasons why I started this channel. One of the biggest reasons was, I kind of just wanted to not only share, what I'm passionate about with others and just share my experiences in, playing video games with others, but like, I also wanted to make an impact, like I wanted to just make an impact. If it meant just reaching one person and making an impact in one person's life, I did what I wanted to do, and that's even to this day why I still do what I do. It really means a lot whenever, someone comes into my chat and they're like, hey, I've been having a rough week. This thing's happened to me or whatever. And, I'm not doing so well, but I really love tuning into your streams. They've helped me so much. And I just want to really thank you for, the streams. That's one of the biggest compliments I could ever receive on here, just, knowing and seeing that, like, people not just feel comfortable here, but I'm actually helping somebody, and I want to keep doing that. Even if I might be taking it a little bit easier with content this year, I'm not going to stop. I don't plan on it right now anytime soon. But it has been really cool to see that, and to see that, like, what I originally set out to do, it's actually helping people, The other reason, too, was it was one of those things where I was like, okay, like, getting a YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers and, like, monetizing a YouTube channel, that was always one thing that I was like, yeah, I could never do that. You know, like there's just like certain things I was like, this would be cool to try, but it's like, yeah, no, I could never do that. That's unrealistic. I'll never actually get that to ever happen ever, you know. And I was like, you know what? I love video games. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I really wanted to just convince myself that I could do it, you know? And I am more than happy with where the channel is at right now, in terms of audience, in terms of, you know, the people coming in and out of the streams and everything. I'm more than happy with it. We are almost at 6,000 subscribers. That's way more. That is way more subscribers than I ever thought I would see on this channel. Like, just to be realistic, like my goal was like, I want to hit 1,000. I just want to prove to myself that I can do this thing. And I did. And I can't do it. I couldn't do it without you guys, obviously, you know. But now we're almost at 6,000. I'm like, I'm more than happy. I'm so satisfied with where this channel's gone. You know, I'm very happy with, you know, the audience and everything. Like I'm not gonna stop making content right now, but like I feel like I'm in a place where I could stop and just be satisfied, you know. But I don't want to stop because I love doing what I do. You know, I love doing this. I have fun doing it. And I never want to see this as a job, because to me, it's not a job. It's a hobby, right? And, you know, like, there was definitely some times last year where I was like kind of, it seemed like I was kind of making it more into a job, in the sense of like nothing, it's not money or anything, like that has nothing to do with this, but just like there were just games that I wanted to get done by a certain time, and I would do whatever I could to get them done by a certain time, even if I didn't have the time to do it. And so I would like just, sometimes I would do like 2 streams in one day, or like I would stream like 6-7 days a week, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this game by this time, you know. I'm gonna do it. And again, it was great, but that's not really the mindset that I want to have going into this year. I really want to take my time with the games I'm playing. For example, we are playing Persona 5 Royal right now. And if anybody's played Persona 5 Royal, you know how long this game is. I don't want to rush that. You know, I'm taking my time. Sometimes it'll be like, I'll do a Persona 5 stream, and then another 2 weeks will go by before I do another Persona 5 stream. That's completely intentional, because I'm not trying to get it done by a certain time. I actually want to take my time and, you know, not put the pressure on myself, I should say, to feel like I need to get this game done because I have this game that I want to play that's in my backlog, or this game's coming out, you know. I want to take my time. I think that's the big thing I'm trying to get at. I really want to take my time this year. And I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, there's probably going to be some weeks where, like, maybe I will stream 4 or 5 times a week. You know? It'll probably happen. Even though I'm saying I'm going to take my time, take it easier this year. But for the most part, I'm trying to just focus on other things. I will be streaming. I will be doing the playthroughs that I'm doing. And yeah, you know, I'm very grateful for you guys, really. I truly am. Because being able to talk and interact and read comments from you guys is, you know, it's been so fun. You guys are awesome. Like, I don't know if you guys realize how awesome you really are, but you guys are amazing. Like, you guys are worth something. And I'm not just saying that as somebody with a YouTube channel who has a few thousand subscribers, you know, like that's not what I mean by like you're worth something. Like in a sense, like you guys, each and every individual one of you is worth more than you know, and one of my biggest prayers for you guys, I want you to know your value. I want you to know how much you truly are worth, you know, because dude, and this is just the Christian in me coming out, but man, Jesus loves you, and he sacrificed himself and paid a price for you, you know, and he took our sin and became sin on the cross, you know, and it's so crazy. I'm actually wearing this hoodie right now. I didn't even think about that, but like, you are loved more than you know. That's what I'm really trying to get at, you know, and I didn't really expect to preach the gospel a little bit there, but it kind of just came out in that moment. I want you guys to really know how valuable you are, you know, and how amazing you are, and the things that you guys can do if you really just set your mind to it. It's one of the biggest things that I've learned with doing this channel. Like I said, you know, I wanted to hit 1,000 subscribers and then be done, or not be done, but like that was my goal, right? And you know, me actually achieving that and then seeing it go even further, I was basically like, oh my gosh, wait, like I can do this. Now I'm encouraged to try other things, you know, to try to do other things and step out of my comfort zone. Because like, if I can do this, maybe I can do this too, you know. Truly, whatever you set your mind to, like as cliche as it sounds, whenever people are like, you know, you can do whatever you set your mind to, if you're really serious about it and committed to it, yeah, you can do it. You don't have to like bend yourself over backwards trying to do it. I don't think that's healthy to do. You know what I mean? But like actually really taking something seriously and setting a goal and then seeing that to the very end, it's very satisfying. And yeah, I actually didn't plan on talking for this long, but here we are. Thank you guys so much for watching and for listening. I will kind of, you know, I guess I'll kind of just tell you guys what to expect as of right now. You know, it is January 3rd of 2022. In terms of content, of course, I'm continuing Persona 5 Royal. If it takes the entire year to finish the game, it takes the entire year to finish the game, you know? I don't know when I'm going to be done with it, but if I start a playthrough, I'm seeing it to the end, you know? We're gonna be continuing that, absolutely. You know, of course, when Dark Road drops, we're gonna be covering that. Any Kingdom Hearts news, or Final Fantasy 16, or Remake Part 2, or whatever the heck, Crash Bandicoot, Wampa League, whatever, you know, I'm gonna have I'll have reaction videos, and I'm sure I'll have some other videos maybe talking about that stuff. You know, when stuff like that comes up, yeah, I'm gonna take some time out of my day, and I want to focus on that, absolutely, you know. So yeah, like stuff like that, it's not going anywhere, you know. We have Elden Ring coming out at the end of February. I'm so excited for Elden Ring. That is my most anticipated game this year, easily, without a question. You better believe when that game drops, we're going to be streaming a lot. We are going to be streaming a lot. And I don't know how long those sessions will be, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. There's a couple other games coming out this year that I'm excited for. Strangers of Paradise, even though I don't have a PlayStation 5. But if I get one, I'm playing it. You know, now that 7 remakes on PC, we can do the Yuffie DLC. I would like to do that this month. I'm not sure yet what that's going to look like yet. But, you know, we'll see kind of how that goes. And, yeah, I mean, other than that, you know, it's kind of all I got right now for you guys, you know, as to what you guys can expect. I would like to play some more Resident Evil games this year. I would love to play a couple more Zelda games this year. And I would also love to play a couple more Final Fantasy games. I really want to play Final Fantasy X. That is one that I've been dying to play. That's probably, I would say that Final Fantasy X, after Persona 5 Royal, I'd say FF10 is probably my most anticipated in my backlog that I want to play. And, you know, just other stuff as well. I want to do more challenge runs. I really enjoy doing Kingdom Hearts 2 on Critical Level 1. That's a ton of fun. I would love to do Kingdom Hearts 3 on Critical Level 1. I'm thinking about doing Neo Twoie on Ultimate Level 1. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll put it up to a vote with you guys, and we'll see what happens. But I don't know. Because I love Neo The World Ends With You so much. It was so good, and I want to play more of it. So, yeah. That's kind of what I've got on my radar as of right now. And that is all subject to change depending on what's coming out, or, you know, if I put things up to a vote or not with the, you know, with the community, and see what happens. But, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Overall, I said this a bunch of times in this video, but I am going to be taking it easier this year. Again, you know, I'm not taking a hiatus, I'm not taking a break, but I want to slow down. I just want to slow down a little bit and just breathe. So, thank you for watching. You guys are literally the best community I could ever ask for. I love you guys so much. And, yeah. I'll see you in the next video or the next stream, whatever it may be. Hope you guys have an amazing day, amazing week, amazing year. And until the next one, I'm Andy Brew. You know me. You guys are the best. I'll see you later.